You are listening to Larry Conners, USA.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
This is Larry Conners USA. Larry Conners USA.
Joe Biden inherited a huge mess on immigration, and it's not going to be cleaned up in a month. He's only been in office, since January 20th, about 6 weeks, I guess it is. But he's different. His view of immigration is not like Donald Trump's, who was nasty, negative, horrible to immigrants. His view is more like your father's view and my view, which is compassionate, but also competent. One of the problems with the Trump administration is they had such incompetence. So they are rolling up their sleeves and working on this. I think it will get better in the next few months. If it doesn't, I will go to them and say, you got to do better. And if they don't, I will be public. But I got to give them a little bit of a chance because they inherited a big, big mess created by Donald Trump.
March the 12th, 2021. There you have it. Senator Chuck Schumer, Democrat of New York, and he can say it with a straight face. Joe Biden inherited a crisis at the border. No, he didn't. He created it. He created it by making it clear that if I'm elected, we will follow the progressive path. We'll open up the borders. We want to have borders. It will not be illegal to come across the border. You will not be arrested for it. And that is why we have thousands upon thousands crossing the border, coming up still to cross the border, because they heard the call. They started their caravans in Central America the day Joe Biden was officially elected. And then they started moving forward, and they continue. And every Border Patrol agent and everyone involved says it's a chaos, a crisis. Even the Department of Homeland Security under Biden had to admit, we have a problem. You think? But here's Chuck Schumer saying it's really something that was inherited from the Trump administration, because Trump was always nasty to the brown people. And we're providing them new hope. And we're supposed to accept the lie that he says? Well, of course, you've got the state-controlled media buying into it, echoing it repeatedly. But you did hear Chuck Schumer say at this point, if it doesn't get better in the next few months, I will go to them. I will go to Biden, say you got to do better. I'll be public about it. Warning Biden that he's got to clamp down on this uncontrolled immigration, illegal immigration. That's what Schumer says. But that's probably another lie. We're going to be joined later this hour over the next 2 hours, James J. Carafano, heritage expert on national security, on our border crisis, and how you can track it almost in real time. They've got a tracker. We'll tell you about that coming up a little bit later. And, of course, last night you had President Biden give his COVID speech, taking credit, getting liberal applause, again, more lies, more fabrications, and, again, the state-controlled media doing its part, just holding Joe Biden up as a savior as Biden lies about the vaccines, saying that he didn't have anything when he went into the office. He had to step forward and make everything happen. He had a vaccine given to him before he actually became president. I guess he thought it just came from nowhere. It was because of the Trump warp speed program to get vaccines out. Again, I guess we're just supposed to accept that what they say is fact. And now we're told that 22 congressional Democrat leaders and Vice President Harris will join Biden on going around celebrating all of this. They are now targeting, they're going to start targeting various states of some of these legislators and going in and talking about it, making a tour of the country. It will be a full parade. Oh, I'm telling you, it'll be a full parade. They will be out there saying, look at what we've done. And in the meantime, they're hiding some of the real cost. Also going to be joined by China expert Gordon G. Chang, joining us on the increasing threat with Communist China, what we are or are not doing about it, and proof that a Bible thought to be a fake might be real. An ancient Bible found in the caves where the Dead Sea Scrolls were located. This is amazing, interesting, even if you're not religious. For the faithful, this could be really big news. This Bible, found 100 plus years ago, supposedly, even then that was considered to be a fake. More tests indicate no, it's the real thing. It is the early pages of a Bible. We'll have that story for you as well. A lot to cover over the next 2 years. Let your friends and neighbors know we're on the air. Next 2 hours, lock and load. Ready? On the right.
You can email Larry at LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com. LarryConnersUSA@gmail.com.